All right, so by now you should have desktop computer done, Chromebook done. Okay, right? Remember we filled out the input and output for both of those. Okay, so if you scroll down, you'll see the smartphone section. All right, so if you have a smartphone, either you or your partner, okay, you can pull it out and just kind of look at it for this activity. Obviously, don't be playing on it or anything like that, but there's so many things that go into a smartphone compared to a Chromebook or a desktop computer that it might be beneficial to actually look at one. Okay, so while looking at it, again, you need to figure out how you put things on, take things off of a phone, things like that. Okay, some questions to keep in mind are as follows. How does the phone know that it has to shut down when it's too hot? How does the phone know where it is or where you are? Okay, so think about GPS, stuff like that. How does the phone know to switch from playing music through speakers to playing music through headphones? Okay, also things like wireless speakers or wireless headphones. How does the phone know to turn off the screen when you put the phone up to your ear? Okay, or maybe even the rotation. Okay, if you're looking at it horizontally compared to vertically. And then how does a company know that your phone gets wet or damaged? Things like that. Okay, so when filling out that and talking to your partners, think about all of those things. Look at it. Think about the things you can do, things that you can pull from your phone, so on and so forth. Okay, so fill that out. And then again, get into your group. Go over what they had, fill anything out that they had that you may not have, and then complete this form. Okay, so once you're done with this entire form, okay, go ahead and submit it, both you and your partner, and then there is a wrap-up activity that you'll do as a group as well. Okay, this wrap-up activity, as you can see, okay, says in given pairs, come up with about 8 to 10 everyday activities people do with technology. Then you'll get back in the big groups. Okay, one pair shares their idea while the other pairs have to decide if it's an input or output, making sure each pair shares their ideas. So obviously, if you have two pairs, okay, you need to all share your ideas, 3 pair, whatever. Okay. Then as a group, so your entire group, try to come up with the opposite of the given activity. So you can see this example here. Okay, it says pair 1 comes up with texting. So say that's your activity. Pair 2 and 3 then decide if it's an input or output function. Okay, so typing on the screen is an input, and then say you as a group would come up with the output, which is receiving the text on the screen. Okay, so kind of use that as an example. Come up with a bunch of different things you can do with your phone, and then just kind of talk about it. You don't have anything to submit for this activity, but then at the end, okay, there's an exit slip question in Canvas. Okay, make sure that you fill those out. There's about 4 or 5 questions. Fill them out. Each partner has to, and then submit it, and then we will talk about it tomorrow. If for whatever reason you don't get to the exit slip, we can talk about it tomorrow as well, but make sure you try and get to those.